Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among the hills, there lived 7 brothers who were known far and wide for their humor and mischief. Each brother had a unique talent that made him stand out, and together they could make anyone laugh, no matter how down they felt. They lived with their little sister, Lila, who was the heart of the family, always encouraging her brothers to use their talents for good. Though the brothers were known for their jokes and pranks, Lila was the one who kept them grounded with her wisdom and kindness. The brothers adored Lila, and they vowed to always protect her and make her happy, no matter where life took them. One day, the brothers decided it was time to leave the village and explore the world beyond the hills. Lila, always adventurous, insisted on joining them, and together they set out on a journey filled with excitement and discovery. As they traveled from town to town, the brothers entertained people with their humor, bringing joy to everyone they met. In one village, they met a group of travelers who were lost and discouraged, unable to find their way back home. The brothers, with Lila's guidance, used their wit and charm to cheer up the travelers and help them regain their confidence. Inspired by Lila's kindness, the travelers found their way back home, grateful for the brothers' help and the laughter they shared. The brothers realized that their humor could do more than just entertain. It could also inspire and uplift others in times of need. As they continued their journey, they encountered a wise old man who told them of a distant land filled with incredible sights and untold treasures. The old man warned them that the journey would be difficult, but the rewards would be worth it if they worked together and never gave up. Lila, ever the voice of reason, reminded her brothers that they had each other and that they could overcome any challenge if they stayed united. The brothers agreed and set off toward the distant land, determined to reach it and see the wonders it held. Along the way, they faced many obstacles, from treacherous mountain paths to fierce storms that tested their resolve. Whenever they felt discouraged, Lila would remind them of their strengths and encourage them to keep going. The brothers' humor and Lila's wisdom kept their spirits high, even in the toughest moments, and they continued on their journey. One day, they arrived in a bustling city where the people were too busy and stressed to notice the beauty around them. The brothers decided to put on a show in the town square, hoping to bring some joy and laughter to the weary townsfolk. Their performance was a huge success, and soon, the entire city was filled with laughter and happiness. The townspeople thanked the brothers and Lila, saying that they had reminded them of the importance of joy and living in the moment. The brothers were proud of the impact they had made and realized that their journey was not just about reaching a destination, but also about touching lives along the way. As they continued their travels, they encountered a young artist who had lost his inspiration and was on the verge of giving up his craft. Lila, recognizing the artist's talent, encouraged her brothers to help him find his muse again. The brothers worked together to create a series of humorous and heartwarming scenes that reignited the artist's passion. The artist, filled with new ideas, thanked the siblings and promised to create works of art that would bring joy to the world. The brothers and Lila left the city with a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that they had made a difference in someone's life. Their journey took them to a grand palace where a king was struggling with a decision that could affect the future of his kingdom. The king was troubled and could not find a solution, no matter how much he pondered and consulted his advisors. Lila suggested that her brothers lighten the king's mood with their humor, believing that a clear mind would lead to a better decision. The brothers entertained the king with their best jokes, and soon, the king's worries began to fade as laughter filled the throne room. With a lighter heart and a clearer mind, the king made his decision, choosing a path that would bring peace and prosperity to his people. The king thanked the siblings, acknowledging that their laughter had helped him see the situation more clearly. As they left the palace, the brothers realized that their humor had a deeper purpose. It could bring clarity and wisdom in times of confusion. The siblings continued their journey, traveling through forests, deserts, and rivers, always spreading joy and learning valuable lessons along the way. One evening, as they camped under the stars, Lila spoke to her brothers about the importance of their journey and what they had accomplished so far. She reminded them that their talents were a gift, and with that gift came the responsibility to use it for good. The brothers listened carefully, realizing that their sister had been the guiding light on their journey, helping them understand the true value of their humor. They promised Lila that they would always use their talents to help others and make the world a better place. The next day, they arrived at the edge of a vast desert, where they met a group of travelers who had lost hope of ever crossing the barren land. The brothers and Lila offered to guide the travelers across the desert, using their humor to keep spirits high during the grueling journey. The travelers, inspired by the siblings' courage and positivity, found the strength to keep moving forward. After days of travel, they finally reached the other side of the desert, where a lush oasis awaited them. The travelers thanked the siblings, saying that their laughter had been the key to their survival. The brothers and Lila continued on their journey, their hearts filled with the joy of helping others and the knowledge that they were making a difference. One day, they reached a beautiful coastal town, where they decided to take a break and enjoy the ocean's beauty. The brothers, always playful, spent their days surfing the waves, making the locals laugh with their antics. Lila, meanwhile, took the time to reflect on their journey, thinking about the lessons they had learned and the lives they had touched. One evening, as the sun set over the ocean, Lila gathered her brothers for a serious conversation. She told them that their journey had taught her that life is not just about the destination, but about the experiences and the people you meet along the way. The brothers agreed, realizing that their journey had been more meaningful than they had ever imagined. They decided that it was time to return home, bringing with them the wisdom and experiences they had gained. As they traveled back to their village, they continued to spread joy, laughter, and motivation wherever they went. When they finally arrived home, they were greeted by their fellow villagers, who had missed their laughter and presence. The brothers and Lila shared stories of their journey, inspiring the villagers with tales of courage, kindness, and the power of humor. The village, once quiet and uneventful, became a lively place filled with laughter and positivity, thanks to the siblings' influence. The brothers and Lila were happy to be home, but they knew that their journey had not truly ended. It had just taken on a new form. They continued to live in the village, always ready to help others and spread joy, just as they had done on their travels. The brothers' humor became legendary, and people from far and wide came to hear their jokes and feel the warmth of their laughter. Lila, now recognized as the wise sister who had guided her brothers, became a respected figure in the village, offering advice and support to those in need. Together, the siblings created a life filled with purpose, knowing that their talents were meant to be shared with the world. They understood that humor, when used with kindness and intention, could heal wounds, lift spirits, and change lives. Their adventures became the stuff of legends, told and retold by generations who were inspired by their journey. The brothers often looked back on their travels with fondness, grateful for the experiences that had shaped them into who they were. They knew that without Lila's wisdom and guidance, they might never have discovered the true power of their humor. Lila, too, felt blessed to have such loving and talented brothers, knowing that their bond was unbreakable. The village thrived under the siblings' influence, becoming a place where laughter, kindness, and wisdom were valued above all else. The brothers and Lila continued to spread their message, teaching others that life is a journey filled with ups and downs, but it's how you approach it that matters. They encouraged everyone to find their own talents and use them to bring joy and positivity to the world. The village became known as a place of happiness, where people came to heal, laugh, and find inspiration. The brothers and Lila knew that their journey had not only changed them, but had also changed the lives of countless others. They were proud of what they had accomplished and grateful for the love and support they had given each other along the way. One day, a traveler asked the brothers what the secret to their happiness was. The brothers smiled and replied that it was simple. They had each other, and they never gave up on spreading joy. The traveler, inspired by their words, left the village with a newfound sense of purpose, determined to bring positivity into his own life. The brothers and Lila watched him go, knowing that their message had reached yet another person who would carry it forward. They knew that their journey was far from over, even if they never left the village again. For as long as they had each other and continued to share their talents, they would always be on a journey of growth, learning, and love. The brothers often joked that they had traveled the world and back, but the greatest adventure was the one they had at home. Lila agreed, knowing that the most important journeys are the ones that happen within our hearts. Together, they lived a life filled with laughter, love, and the joy of knowing they had made a difference in the world. They continued to inspire others, showing that humor and kindness could change the world, one smile at a time. As the years passed, the siblings grew older, but their bond remained as strong as ever. They knew that no matter where life took them, they would always have each other and the memories of their incredible journey. The village, now a place of happiness and positivity, thrived under their influence, becoming a beacon of hope for all who visited. The brothers and Lila had created a legacy that would live on long after they were gone, a legacy of laughter, wisdom, and love. They knew that their story would be told for generations, inspiring others to find their own paths and use their talents for good. And so, the 7 brothers and their sister lived happily ever after, knowing that they had made the world a better place through their laughter and love. They had learned that life is not just about the destination, but about the journey and the people you meet along the way. Their story became a legend, passed down from one generation to the next, reminding everyone that laughter is the best medicine. The brothers and Lila left behind a legacy of joy, wisdom, and love, showing that even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big difference. They knew that their journey had been more than just an adventure, it had been a journey of the heart, one that would never truly end. The brothers and Lila continued to live in the village, spreading joy and wisdom to all who came their way. They knew that their talents were a gift and that they had used them to create a life filled with purpose and meaning. The village thrived under their influence, becoming a place of happiness and positivity, where people came to heal, laugh, and find inspiration. The brothers and Lila knew that they had made a difference in the world, and they were proud of what they had accomplished. Their story became a legend, inspiring others to find their own talents and use them to make the world a better place. And so, the 7 brothers and their sister lived happily ever after, knowing that their journey had been worth every step, every laugh, and every tear.